See, every attractive female on the planet should read Psalm 45 at least 3 times a day. It's not that long. There's only like 25 or so verses, right? It's not that long. You could read it 3 times in less than 10 minutes. They should print it out, underline it, highlight the key parts that have to do with dating, and understand I'm not referring to the arrogant theater art game. Even in Lord of the Rings, right, he's called Aragon, a play on words for arrogant. Right, you have Prince Humperdinck and the Princess Bride, and some kind of gay-looking protagonist, the Dread Pirate Roberts. Okay, now let's think about this. It starts off by saying that the king, in various translations, is the most handsome, right? The inside, his inner beauty, okay, especially. And of course, I was the most handsome outside as well, when you really understand what handsome is, not pretty or refined, goon, governing class, so on and so forth, and refined, arrogant, English, French, what have you. Then you would see what I mean immediately. Okay, so the most excellent men, most handsome of men. Of course, they edit my videos and my pictures and so on and so forth, and it's stupid to pretend that they didn't. I have over 22 witnesses. So the most excellent men, most handsome men. He said, ride forth in the cause of truth, justice, and humility, humbling oneself to God. The fear of the Lord is humility. That's what the Proverbs say. Humility is the fear of the Lord. It's not humbling yourself to evil people and pretending you're equal to evil people when you're above them. That's fucking called stupidity. Okay, it's not pretending that their psychological construct, their theater arts game, their propaganda game, their mainstream cultures, their socially normative activities, which are sheeple, lemming nonsense and arrogant corporate Wall Street predator trash, and so on and so forth, and everything in between. It's not pretending that that is good. So it goes on to say that you are the most excellent of men, and that God has elevated you above everyone else because you love righteousness and hate wickedness with your actions. Okay, this is something the Bible does commonly. It says it as if it's just a sentiment quite often. That's part of the game this devil plays. But it's your actions speak louder than words. You love righteousness and hate wickedness by your actions, right? Ride forth, gird your sword on your side, you mighty one, you mighty warrior. So most excellent of man, mighty warrior, truth, justice, and humility, above everybody else. And it goes on to say that the attractive women should submit to him. Why? Because he's the king. And from there, he chooses a royal bride, and she's in gold Ophir, which is symbolic. It's not literally gold, it's symbolic. I have a heart of gold and things like this of having value, right? For example, when they say a beautiful woman who lacks discretion or has no sense is like a gold ring in a pig's snout. That beautiful woman isn't literally gold, it's being compared to gold. Anyway, so it goes on to say that forget your people and your father's house, forget your race, your racial values, forget the state saying you better not, forget your judgment on whether or not you should risk your family and obey me. Your family is not in fucking Disneyland. Abandon all hope, abandon all ye who enter here. If you keep doing what they say and pretend that you're on board with what they're doing and reproducing, you're bringing more family members into hell. You need to cut off the ones you have now if they're not going to obey God through me, and you need to obey God through me. That's part of why you need to submit to me, because you did not come up with that on your own. You needed to be told, and when you're told, you people are still not doing it. So you need to submit to me, God's King of Kings, his representative. Okay? And it says in various versions, obey him, honor him, submit to him, bow to him. It's truly submit, not theater arts lip service. You need to stop listening to these racists and whites and LGBT people who run the system, scientific racists, these cult people, these breeding cult dogs, and you need to obey God through me. Okay, when people see this video, they have no doubt in their mind, for more than one reason, that I'm the real deal.